guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley and today I'm going to be doing my first ever story time. This story time is going to be taking place in the Hamptons, New York, and what I'm going to be talking about took place during the week of March 31st, 2023. Almost said 2003. I'm just going to jump right into it because why not? I've never been to the Hamptons before this moment in time. By the way, on the way to the Hamptons, we passed by Amityville, which is really cool. I'm also going to be putting pictures up like throughout this video of like what I'm talking about, just so you can get a better idea of everything that is going on. So I'm going to be showing you guys real pictures that I took or pictures of like the actual house. Okay, so let's continue. So we're driving into the Hamptons. I noticed it's very secluded, a very quiet town, especially because it was off season. We pull up to the house and I'm like, is this the house? Because it looked like a nice house, but it was weird because you had to park on the grass in front of the house. And then behind the house was like another house, but like going around it almost. I'm gonna try to find a picture of it. And then there's a driveway, but the driveway was for the people behind the house that we were staying in. So we had to park on the lawn of this house. So we walk into the house and I get this odd feeling, you know, like I just didn't like it. Also, there was hens or chickens. I don't really know the difference. There was one of them, I think it was hens, and they were outside by the front porch, which was pretty funny. Anyways, you walk into the house. On your right is 2 beds and then a door to the basement, which is the room that me, my 7-year-old sister, my twin sister Jessica, and her boyfriend stayed in.
Shower. Maybe? Okay.
Basement door. 7-year-old sister slept next to the basement door. Okay, so then across the hallway was another room with 1 bed, and that's where my dad stayed. And then you go next to that room, which is another bedroom with 2 beds. That's where my cousin Sal, my brother Al, and his girlfriend at the time stayed. That room with the 2 beds had a door to the outside. Bring yourself back around, and so when you first walk in, there are steps that go upstairs too. So when you walk into the house, you can either go to the rooms on the right or left side or go upstairs. So going upstairs now, there is a bathroom, and then there's the kitchen, and then there's a pantry next to the kitchen, and then you go this way and there's a living room and then a master bedroom. That was a lot to explain. I'm gonna try to show some pictures so you can kind of understand it. This place got me traumatized, I'm not gonna lie, and I'll just keep going with the story. We walk into the house and I get this odd feeling, but I'm like, maybe it's just because I'm in a place that I'm not used to. I've never been to the Hamptons before. You know, when you're in a new house, sometimes it always feels off because you're not used to it. So we get there, so then now fast forward to nighttime. Nothing really happened during the day. My stomach was bothering me. I don't really know why. I have a sensitive stomach, so I thought it was just because maybe I ate something. I get ready for bed. I go into bed, whatever. Everybody's tired because we were traveling all day. We're driving, whatever. So I'm laying in the bed and I feel shuffling by where my little 7-year-old sister is laying. And every time I look, it stops. I don't know. I kind of just thought nothing really of it at the time because like maybe I'm just overthinking things. Then I heard a little bit like of walking and stuff in the hallway. It was weird. I couldn't sleep. I kept waking up. By the way, nothing happened during the day. Fast forward to the second day, we wake up, go through our whole day, go out to eat, whatever, come back. I just had this feeling in my stomach where I felt sick. I literally felt sick about it getting dark out. I didn't want it to get dark. I didn't want to go to bed. I didn't want to have to go into that room again and sleep. So it's the afternoon and my dad was showering. He was just in the bathroom, whatever. We just got back from eating dinner and he was rinsing off before anybody else got into the bathroom because there was only like 2 bathrooms and a half bathroom. So while he's showering, he hears somebody jiggling aggressively on the door. Keep in mind, my dad does not believe in ghosts, any of that stuff. He doesn't like that stuff. He might believe it a little bit, but he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't like it. He thought it was my 7-year-old sister. He's yelling for her to stop. And then he came upstairs and he was asking where my 7-year-old sister was. And we're like, she's been with us this whole time. She didn't do that. That wasn't her. After my dad got out of the shower, whatever, told us about that weird door handle thing, me and my sister went into the bathroom together to get changed because we were just scared. We just like washed our face and stuff together. We didn't want to be alone in the bathroom. Her boyfriend was sitting on the bed and my 7-year-old sister was sitting on the other bed. She was taking a nap or she was doing something on her iPad. All of a sudden, he felt somebody sit on the bed next to him. He thought it was my 7-year-old sister doing that. He looked over. She was on the other bed. There was nobody there. It literally felt like somebody pushed down on the bed, like they sat down. It's about like maybe 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. And we're all sitting in the living room. Everybody is in the living room. Nobody's downstairs except for my brother's girlfriend at the time sleeping, and my brother was in the bathroom showering. So we're all sitting in the living room watching the demon reveal. So if you don't know what that is, Dodge came out with a final car, last call car called the Demon 170. And we were very excited to see this car. Obviously, it was getting revealed. Like, we love cars. We love Dodges. So we're watching the last call reveal. And then all of a sudden, the lights go on. And we all sit there and look at each other like, what just happened? Like, who did that? We thought it was my 7-year-old sister. It wasn't her. She was making cookies with my twin sister Jessica and her boyfriend. My 7-year-old sister is looking like, I didn't do that. And she was actually getting scared, so we pretended like we did it with the remote or something so she wouldn't get scared. The lights literally went on and off like this. They were off and they went on and then dimmed a little like that. I was like, that's really, really weird. My brother comes upstairs from showering and he says, was my 7-year-old sister downstairs because the door handle was jiggling aggressively? And we told him no, she's been sitting with us this whole entire time. She's literally sitting right in the middle of me and my sister, Jessica. So all the adults go to bed. Now it's just my cousin, me, my sister Jessica, her boyfriend, and my brother up. And we're just watching some videos in the living room, like some funny videos because we were scared. After that light turning on and just like the doors jiggling and these weird things, we didn't really know what was going on, to be honest. So we get up and we go into the kitchen just to have like chips, like Doritos and stuff like that. All of a sudden, we hear the toilet go like bing. So basically, like the thing to flush the toilet is like a thing where you have to literally like pull it up and then let it drop down. So basically, we're all standing there and we hear like a metal sound. We heard somebody literally pick that up and go down. This is the only time that it happened the whole time. It's not like it like did that when you flush it. We hear that. We go to the bathroom, we look, and we're like, are you serious? And one thing that is really weird is that, so there is the bathroom, and then right next to the bathroom is the switches. I don't know, it's kind of weird. The light switch where the light turned on and the bathroom where that thing made that metallic sound is in the same exact area. We were all scared, so then we ended up going into the room that I was sleeping in, and we're just watching like old videos from when we were younger because, again, we were scared and we stayed until like 3 a.m. doing this because we were just too scared to go to sleep. Everybody goes to bed. So now it is 3 a.m. I'm laying there. I couldn't go to sleep for the life of me. I got absolutely no sleep. I tried to put on music. I kept feeling ruffling at the end of the bed. Every time I'd look, it would stop. I'd look away, try to go to sleep. Ruffling, look, it would stop again. It was just weird. All of a sudden, my 7-year-old sister, she sits up, she looks at the basement door, and she says, stop. And then she goes and lays back down. She was sleep talking, but I don't know what she was talking to. And it's weird because that's exactly where I felt the ruffling. I'm getting scared just talking about it, to be honest. It was so weird. And so I'm laying there, I keep hearing footsteps up, down the stairs, up, down. I was trying to go to sleep for the whole life of me. Every time I fell asleep, I woke up. It was so weird. It was so weird. So it's 7 a.m. I get up. It was a day, we didn't stay there for that long. We only stayed for 2 nights. I was so happy to go home. Like, I've been to different places before. I've been to abandoned places. I do paranormal investigations. I'm into all that. But when I'm going somewhere to relax, I'm not looking for paranormal things, I just didn't expect it. I was not expecting anything to happen at all. It was absolutely terrifying. Then we were all talking upstairs when we were getting ready to leave, and my brother's girlfriend at the time was talking about how she kept hearing knocking at the door. Keep in mind that night it was raining, and we didn't see any of the hens or chickens outside at all. They like disappeared because it was raining. We actually didn't see them again after that first night there. So she said that she woke up at 3 a.m. and she heard somebody knocking like this. Like very like rhythmatically, I don't really know if that's a word. Like very on rhythm, you know what I mean, on a beat. And a hen wouldn't do that. It would sound more like a pecking sound if it were pecking at the door. Which is so weird. It could have been a person maybe outside, maybe it was the person living in the back, I don't know. But that is really creepy to say the least. We were all scared. Keep in mind, my family, I'm into paranormal stuff, but they really aren't. They don't want to be involved with that stuff. They don't want that stuff to happen. When I tell you, when we came back, we were talking about it because it was so scary. It was so scary. Oh, also what's weird is that the house behind us, we never saw any lights on at all. That whole time, no lights, which is weird because there was definitely somebody there because we'd see the truck that was parked there leave and then come back, but nobody would be in the back of the house. That was the first time I went to Hamptons, and that's probably the last time I'm going to the Hamptons. It's just not my vibe in general, and plus that house was terrifying. I wish I brought this camera because if I brought equipment, something 100% would have happened. It was so scary. That was like the most paranormal thing I've ever gotten. Like, I'll go to paranormal places and get less than I got there. I don't think I'll be going back ever again. It was just a really scary house. Even thinking about it now makes me scared. Like, I have to try to think otherwise because anyways, yeah, that was my experience in a haunted Hamptons home. Will I be going back? No, I'm fine. You can keep that house. No offense to anybody that likes it. I bet it's nice in certain times. My experience though just was not it. It was not it at all. If you guys would like more story times on my channel, then be sure to comment that down below. Also be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. This is a true experience. I know not everybody believes in paranormal things, but if I got somebody else in my family to come talk, they'd say the same thing as me. This house was scary. It was really scary. Anyways, I'm rambling. I hope that you guys have a super amazing day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.